Very disappointing. I think I can speak for us all when I say that. I think I can speak for us all when I say that was indeed very disappointing. I think that was a dumpster fire. Yeah, I think it was a dumpster fire of a reveal of a livery launch. Okay, I do think that. So while that may be, I do have photos of the AT04 here. I also would like to say that the car that we saw in the launch, and being that it's supposed to be Fashion Week, I thought that was really weak. Red Bull definitely gave their fans, and I'm talking about Red Bull fans, I'm not even talking about me, I'm talking about Red Bull fans were not happy with the livery launch. And I had already told my members, especially when we're in the Discord group, I was already kind of hesitant about what was going to go on at the AlphaTauri launch. And I made mention that AlphaTauri did a whole CGI situation last season, was one of the most disappointing launches. And I was wondering if they were going to follow up 2023 with something similar. Well, they followed up with something similar. And it was a bit worse because the car was even less present in this whole video of maybe 2 minutes of video that we saw. The car was present less in this one than it was in the one before. At least we got to see like the car coming into the future or all this other crap. Here we got to see more making of a package and all of this stuff that was supposed to be done, and a helicopter flying into New York to drop off this crate. And then we see a bunch of clothes sitting around the car with 2 of the shortest drivers. And I'm sorry, Nick DeVries and Yuki, you're going to get this shade. You're going to get a little shade from me because I'm disappointed. 2 of the shortest guys on the grid that may have, in fact, worked at Willy Wonka's chocolate factory at some point in time, not blocking most of the car, and we didn't see most of the car. But this is what you have to look forward to. The AT04, not to really look forward to, because I've already done a video on the C43 by AlphaTauri, Alfa Romeo, how much that car changed in comparison to the launch car and to the actual car that hit the grid. But that was a dumpster fire of reveal. By the way, I'm about to show y'all something. I had the daddy-daughter dance, right? And I had to cut a rug. Now listen, this is what the people said. They said competition. First of all, they baited us into it because they asked if they had any fathers that could help them. Like we thought we were finna get ready to help set up something. And that wasn't the case. Me and some other fathers stepped up, and then they handed us some hula hoops and said, competition, win your daughter a prize. And I had to do that. I'm a competitive person. So you know what I did? I showed out. I showed out. I showed them how you do the hula hoop. This is what I did to win my daughter a prize and win the competition. And I ain't ashamed of it. Yeah, I stepped with it. I did all that. Wolfpack did all that. And I won that prize for my baby. But anyway, here we go. Here's the AT04. I do like the livery. I do like the colors involved. I will probably never live that down from you all, showing you all that, but I'm okay. I can stand next to that. But I do like the livery. I do like that this car actually looks more like a new car. AlphaTauri's scheme last season, it hid a lot of characteristics of the 2023, and it looked like a car that actually wasn't a 2022 car. It didn't look like it. This livery and this scheme here makes this look like a more recent current car. And I do like it. I already showed you there's the wheel. I do like their wheel. Their wheel design is really nice. I like how they incorporated the red in the livery. From the front, definitely, I like the front. That white sliver coming down there gives that nose a real kind of standout moment. Definitely good for sponsors to put their name on and be clearly seen right there. I probably wish they would have brought a little bit of more of a blue line in there to kind of make it a little dynamic. But then again, they did that to the other one and it didn't do that. So maybe this is a better idea. Maybe if they had went with a partially red nose, maybe a little bit more broad red tip on that nose to give it that fighter P51 Mustang look, that could have been something that would have been real nice. That could have been something that they had done right there. I think that would have been cool. I also think that, let's see, maybe... let's take a look at this right here. The side image, I like the side. It looks good. Now, I hope that they don't say, you know, put this car at the end of pit lane knowing that there's a mechanical failure about to happen and just run it out on track to cause a safety car. I hope that's not going to be the case with this car. But yeah, this is what we got for the AT04. And what's funny is I'm showing you more here than they showed us on their actual launch. And that's a shame. That's a shame. The livery is way better, and I think that they did not do it justice to bring us a livery launch that didn't even show us these details. I'm literally showing you here on this channel more than AlphaTauri showed you during Fashion Week and all the hop up. They had Nick DeVries and Yuki come on video say, I can't wait for y'all to see the car. And we didn't even really see the damn car at the launch. That was cheesy. That was cornball. That was very cornballish of AlphaTauri. They one-upped Red Bull. They won up Red Bull on liveries. Red Bull and AlphaTauri now have the worst livery launches right now of 2023. Williams, I think, is going to be first because Alfa Romeo, there's some things they could have did. They did a good job, but then they went long in the tooth and it kind of lost a little interest. And then we had Haas was, you know, it wasn't that great either. So right now, Williams is holding the first place as far as launches is concerned. A few members of the Wolfpack family were in the Wolves Den before the delivery launch of AlphaTauri, and we were already talking about certain things that maybe that could be done to make these launches better. And I might actually do a video on that. Wildcat Wolfpack 2023 Hula Hoop Champion. Yeah, baby. I ain't mad at it. I ain't ashamed. Let me show you how my game works. Watch me work that. Watch me work that. It's all in the hits. It's all in the hits. It's all in the hits. You know what I'm saying? How you think I brought that beautiful baby into the world? It's all in the hits. You know, then I had to show you the step with. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. That hula hoop video is better than Red Bull and AlphaTauri's livery launch put together. I'm telling you. I'm pissed about it. I went off on the live like I couldn't believe they did that. I really could not believe they did that, but I already kind of had suspicion that it was going to be faulty, and it was. So we will be live tomorrow, 11 a.m. Wildcat right here in the chat. You see him. The brother said Wolfpack 2023 Hula Hoop Champion. He's one of the drivers that's going to be driving in the race tomorrow here at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Adjust your clocks. Blue Diva will be present. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting it in. Blue Diva will be present. Come join us for the live. We have a good time at these racing live events. You get to see drivers of the channel, drivers that are subscribers, drivers that are viewers compete in a Formula One challenge on the E-Racing, and we all go live in the chat. We have a good time. You can watch it on Twitch or YouTube, but we're doing these things here now. Now I'm gonna tell you. The races probably will be put on. Our season will probably end when the Formula One season begins because we will be here Sunday covering live post-race for the finale lap. We will be live on Saturday for qualifying. So there's going to be a lot of things going on. So our racing season will end, but we do have something that's going to go on that might bring about a race mid-season, and we'll probably bring it out when one of the breaks. So when we have breaks in the Formula One season, when they go on vacation, we're going to do races here for the live races here at Wolfpack Epic Grudge Racing. We're going to do that. So, hey, Wildcat, teach me how to hoop it. Teach me how to hoop it, bro. I'm gonna throw a clinic. I might throw a clinic. You get in free. You get in free to the class. It's gonna be a VIP class. Everybody that ain't serious about hula hooping don't need to know and watch it. And I'm gonna show y'all how to run that because it was a lot of fathers. Everybody else dropped it within 3 seconds. They hula hoops were dropping. Wolfpack was staying live in that thing strong for a minute. I'm just working it. Watch me work that. Watch me work that. That's what I was doing. All right. I'm telling you, there's many different sides to me. You know, Formula One, building cars, hula hooping, fathering, all that good stuff that I be doing. I'm telling you, I'm like a Rubik's Cube. Pop, 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 pop. So anyway, there you go. There's the AT04 showing you more than they showed you. And I think it looks good. I like the way the car looks. I'm cool with that. I think the livery is better than last season. Let's see what Nick DeVries and Yuki do together. That is why I'm telling you they did a shit job at that, because I think Yuki and DeVries should have been talking about what they thought about the car and their expectations for the season coming up. They could have did that. Like, we're all wondering what DeVries is going to do, what Sargent is going to do, what Oscar Piastri is going to do. Teams that have these three drivers should do a bit more at their launch to highlight that. And they failed. Okay, so we're going to see what happens. I just had to come back live to show you the car because they did a horrible job. I didn't want to leave y'all hanging like they left us hanging. So big shout out to y'all. I'm going to see y'all live tomorrow, 11 a.m. All right, peace.